Today in this video, I'm going to tell you my story, how I got better in my life. Because in my past, I was just like the people who was so lazy but highly ambitious. I did not know how to figure out my life. And one day, I met one of my mentors and we were discussing on a coffee that here are three principles that he told me that literally changed my life. The reason was that I had to apply them in my life to get experience and how I can change my life. Because at those times I had nothing to do. I was still trying to figure out my life. I do not know what I wanted from my life. That is the reason it was so difficult. But I never gave up. I just thought that let me just try and follow this principle. That was my story. So without wasting time, let's start this video. The first lesson that literally changed my life was about the story I told myself. That means the story you tell yourself defines a lot of things about you. Your own self-respect, your own habits and your own routines. These are the more crucial things that I feel that are so great that can change your life completely. Because you can always judge a person based on what his future is going to be by just checking how he spends his time. That's the reason I literally focused on controlling my time like it was my biggest asset in my life. Like my life depended on it. I never made excuses. No matter what happens, I always try to save my times and invest it in only and only growth activities. Activities like reading, going to the gym, activities that grow my strength, activities that helps me grow as an individual. Like every day I was reading new books to improve my knowledge and increase my brain capacity to make myself believe that everything is possible. Lesson number two that literally changed my life is the price that you pay by being comfortable. To be honest, the biggest lesson I learned about life is that when your life is chaos, you are actually growing because you're growing your abilities like to handle pressure, work under pressure, and also to manipulate life in such a way that even in chaos, you're trying to improve. The reason I say this because when I was comfortable, I was not growing in my life. It was really difficult for me to understand when being comfortable, I really feel no growth. I need pressure, I need work, I need to do something in order to change myself completely. That's the reason comfort is always the biggest reason people never get successful. Once you get comfortable, you lose your focus, and that's the reason you should always try to force yourself to be under certain kind of discipline that will force you, or you need to have a system for yourself that will always have you in place. The third lesson that I literally learned about my own self, and it is my personal story, is that when I wanted to change, but I knew I was ambitious but not lazy, the biggest factor that literally changed my whole perspective and my mindset was that I was unwilling to give up my old habits. Now imagine a person who is not going to give up his old habits, and I was literally wondering why my life is not changing. But for some change to take place, you need to kill your old self. No matter what happens, if you want to change, try to give up your old habits and try to form new habits. I know it is really difficult at start, but once you start meditating and accepting that you have made mistakes in your life and try to learn from your mistakes and grow from it, actually making mistakes a part of learning process. That's why it was easy to learn and grow faster without getting discouraged. The fourth lesson that I learned from my mentor is that you will never feel ready. Most people in their life literally wait for motivation, also sometimes figure out, try to do discipline. But the reason you will never feel ready is that feeling ready is a type of feeling, but most people do not realize getting ready is a decision that you make and start working. Even though you might not feel confident, even though your thoughts will have a lot of pressure on you, even though sometimes you will feel thoughts that will tell you that you are not good enough, but you need to believe in yourself and even though take the step. You grow once you start facing your fears. That's why it is really important to literally unbias your thoughts, because at the start of your anything that you do, you will have negative feelings because your brain don't want you to accept change as fast as possible. It is just little insecure, and if you become a professional and still start taking the steps, your life is going to change like very fast. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you for watching this video. If you like this video and if you want me to create more videos like this, please comment down below next book that you want me to discuss and how can I help you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.